If we're sitting for long periods of time throughout the day with rounded shoulders, forward head posture, that could cause mouth shoulder pain, and we don't want that. We're gonna look at some stretches we can do to help improve mouth shoulder pain. Let's get into it. So the first stretch we wanna do is a pectoralis major stretch in our doorway. So this is gonna help us to stretch out these front structures for when we have rounded shoulders and forward head when we're on our desk, which can cause issues with mouth shoulder. So we want to stretch out these structures so that we can achieve a neutral posture and help decrease some of that shoulder pain. So to do a stretch at the doorway, you're just gonna take both hands, place them on the door here, on like kind of the door jamb, place one foot forward, and then you're gonna press your chest forward, and you should feel a nice gentle stretch in your pectoralis major right here. You can hold this stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds. You can do this 2 to 3 times, and you can do this every hour on the hour if you'd like, and that will be able to loosen up your pectoralis major. This one will be a pectoralis minor stretch, so you can place one hand up on the door frame here. You can take a step forward with your opposite foot and lean just a little bit. You'll feel a little bit of a stretch here in your pectoralis minor muscle, which is another muscle in our chest that can get excessively tight with rounded shoulder posture while we're on our desk. You can hold this stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds as well. Again, every hour on the hour. You can do it 2 times, 3 times, just to be able to get that pec minor stretched out just a bit. If you're finding value from this content, consider dropping a like or tipping a coffee. It really helps to support the channel. We can also do the doorway stretch in the corner of a wall here. So you can close the door here, and all you're gonna do is place one hand on each side of the wall, and you're gonna place one foot forward, lean forward until you feel a nice gentle stretch in your chest where your pectoralis major is. You'll hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds as well. You can perform this 2 to 3 times, and it's essentially the same stretch we just did in the doorway, just a different way to get the stretch. I like this version a little bit better. It feels like you can get a little bit of a deeper stretch in your pectoralis major, and you can do this every hour on the hour as well. Now, if you can't stand up and do some of the stretches, you can also do a stretch on your chair. So you're just gonna put your hand on your armrest here, and then you're just going to press your shoulders down and stick your chest out in front. And then you can do a little bit of a chin tuck, just a mini chin tuck, while pressing your chest forward. You're gonna get a little bit of a pec minor stretch with this, a little bit of a pec major stretch. It won't be quite as intense, but you'll still get a little bit of a stretch. Try to pull your shoulders back while you're doing that. You can hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds, and you can do that 2 to 3 times. You can do that every hour on the hour. And another stretch, if you're allowed to be on the floor, which is probably a rarity in the workplace, but if you can lay on the floor for this stretch. And if you have a foam roller, you can use that as well. So you'll just lay down here on the floor. You can stick a foam roller. I don't have one, but you can stick one along your spine, like along your spine in the back here, and you'll just kind of lay with it vertical on your back, and you'll just bring your hands out. You don't necessarily even need the foam roller. You can feel a gentle stretch as well without it, but you can achieve this hook lying posture with your knees up, feet flat. Keep your elbows nice and straight, and you'll feel a pec major stretch with this right in the front here of your shoulders. And if you have your thumbs pointed down towards the ground, you'll feel a little bit more of a stretch. So you can hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds. You can play with your arm angle. You can do a little bit more of a Y, a little bit more of a T, see which fibers of your pectoralis major need more stretching than the other fibers. But again, 2 to 3 times, 20, 30 seconds. You can do that every hour on the hour as well. And let me know in the comments how that felt. Let me know if you had any trouble or have any questions with those. And if you're finding that you have trigger point in your pectoralis major or your chest muscles from mouth shoulder, from chronic rounded shoulder posture on your desk, check out this video here. It talks about how to eliminate that trigger point tenderness, and I'll see you over there.